Recycling has been part of our daily lives for over 60 years. In the 1980s, curbside recycling was mainly multi-stream, meaning residents had to sort their own materials into separate bins. Now we have single-stream recycling, where residents can put all their recycling items into one bin and the recycling facility sorts it all for them. Single-stream recycling throughout the 90s and 2000s made it very convenient for Americans to recycle. And on average, we recycled 66 million tons of material every year. The United States, as well as many other countries around the world, would sell and ship most of these recyclables to China, where they were processed. The U.S. shipped about 4,000 shipping containers full of recyclables every day. The problem with single-stream recycling is contamination. People sometimes toss items in the recycling bin that aren't recyclable. Garden hoses, toys, clothing, and diapers are among the common mistakes. In addition, food waste and liquid are a problem. Someone might toss a pizza box into their recycling bin, for example. While they are correct in thinking the cardboard is recyclable, the grease and cheese on the box contaminates it, and all the recyclables around it in the bin. In 2017, China announced an environmental initiative to reduce pollution known as China Sword, which disrupted the global recycling industry. China decided to set new standards with the World Trade Organization, requiring all imported recyclables to have drastically reduced contamination levels. While China previously accepted up to 3% contamination, it decreased this to only 0.5%. halting nearly all recyclables sent to China from around the world. As a result, collection and processing costs have increased significantly, while the value of recycling commodities has been cut in half, going from about $200 per ton to less than $100 per ton. Recycling's increased costs and decreased commodity values place city contracts at a loss, jeopardizing the program's future. The business and economic model of recycling is broken. For decades, the actual cost of recycling was subsidized by the value of the commodities sold at market. Now that commodity values have diminished, residents will have to start paying the actual cost if they want to continue recycling. Studies show that 90% of U.S. residents are willing to pay for recycling. Recycling can become a sustainable business model again. When a recycling program works, it actually costs less for the community and taxpayers. This is why educating our community about proper recycling practices is so important. With all these shifts and the urgent need to preserve our blue planet, recycling companies are simplifying the recycling process. Republic Services has made a commitment to this preservation effort by becoming a leader in recycling education. People are rightfully confused about recycling, so we're doing our part to teach communities about how and what to recycle and how to avoid contamination via our Recycling Simplified campaign. The Recycling Simplified campaign focuses on 3 core principles. First is know what to throw. Knowing what can be recycled is key. Paper and corrugated cardboard, metal cans, plastic bottles and jugs can all be recycled. The second principle is empty, clean, dry. Before you toss something into your recycling bin, ensure it is empty, as well as free from residue and water. A single bottle of leaky ketchup can contaminate a container of good recyclables. And the third principle is don't bag it. Your recyclables should go straight into your recycling container. Plastic bags should not be placed in the recycling container because they jam up the recycling sorting equipment. Republic Services has launched the Recycling Simplified campaign through K-12 classroom curriculum, TV, radio, billboards, and social media. Each month, we create new downloadable content, and because of heightened interest around recycling and environmental stewardship, the media has taken interest in our campaign efforts too. Republic Services and its 36,000 employees nationwide are doing everything we can to limit contamination and educate the public about the current and future implications of recycling. We need your help to spread the word. By working together, we can educate our community to create better recyclers, reduce contamination, and create a sustainable recycling model. Together, we have an opportunity to positively impact our environment and future generations.